and starving them and the rest of it. Do you think
to those children in a household didn't affect anybody outside the house, then that is an issue of that household? And it sounds crazy because we don't seem to think like that in a community, but if it's not touching your community, and in a sense it didn't have to directly attach to America like that, some shit they have to deal with, because once we leave it starts all over again. So if I come in and I change it, set these rules and I make people follow them, when I leave, if they never wanted to follow it anyway, they're going to go back to the same thing. So what did I change? And now that I realize it costs too much for me to stand over them and I leave and they go back to the same thing, I didn't gain anything. I just wasted my time.
Okay, so let me ask you. I cut you off. Did you want to go to the...
okay. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so... okay, sorry. Okay, so I want to answer that as well. So what you just said, indirectly just said, you are going to somebody's house to change what you think is good for them. So let's flip it this way. So let's say China, America, and let's take the government of America, because China feels that ISIS is killing Americans. How would Americans feel for that? How would Americans even think, or even feel, or even understand that point? What you just put out there like that? How would Americans think like that? Or even think about that?
So, Tom, are you finished? Your mic is open.
No, I'm finished.
Oh, sure, thank you, appreciate that. So let me get back just quickly to this example. You basically said it is not the business of the community to pay any attention to the household story you presented. Any community that lacks really care what happens to the children of that household, that community is doomed to fail. I mean, how could that possibly be? So, of course, one has to take an interest in what's going on in the family that you just mentioned and do something about it. So, your argument doesn't quite make sense to me. Basically, you just said, let the family alone, let them do what they are doing. In this case, the parents are horribly, badly abusing their children. Anyway, this does not make sense to me.
It's the reality that for over 100 years, America's been going to other places and telling people that the way they live is not the proper way. That they have documentation that says that America believes that everyone else is savages for over 100 years, and that the right way is the white European way, that they're America's beliefs. That is a problem. So if that community does not touch our community, and that's the way they choose to do things, and it's not affecting your community, in some cases because who told you to come into our home and tell us this way is wrong, whether we feel it's wrong or not. And that is a history America has doing this. They've done it to Philippines, they've done it to a whole bunch of different places where they said that you are savages because you're not doing it the way we're doing it. Let us show you how to be proper white people. When they're not white people, they have their own culture. So in that case, it does not make sense to go to someone else's home and tell them you're going to teach them to be a proper white person and do it their proper way and then leave, because they're going to go right back. They did this with the natives. They've done it with everyone throughout the last 100 or so years. And once they leave, then people go right back to their way, and they tend to feel animosity towards America forever shown up in the beginning.
Well, can't you draw somewhere? Can't you draw a line somewhere, or can that line never be drawn? We got breaking news. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. This is on Fox News. Jalal Talabani says, and I'll say who it is in a second, says he does not see signs of regime change in Iran and opposes the idea of pushing Iranian Kurds to fight the regime. So he's the son of Rafel Talabani, who is dead now. He was elected president of Iraq 2005 to 14. He's Kurd, first known Arab president of Iraq. Sided with the US-led coalition, joined the Government Council, drafted the Constitution. This is the father, right? Before the negotiated safe haven. Basically, he's a Kurdish hero. He led the Peshmerga and then negotiated safe haven and secured the Iraqi Kurdistan. He's a very important voice for Kurdish people. So he said, his son says,
"Thank you very much." So getting back to what I said a moment ago. So can't you drop?
Newsroom, bro. We're doing the news.
escape news.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there more news? Is there more news?
We're going to on to the news.
I'm sorry, man. I will go on mute and wait for you to tell me it's okay to speak.
No, you can just. What's going on, yo? We're not talking about metaphors for American quasi-colonialism. We're talking about the news. What's going on?
I'd love to speak about the news. Go for it.
Go ahead. What do you think about the Kurdish news?
Couldn't give a shit. What do you think?
All right, you're done, Steve. Just shut up.
No, I can tell you about what I think about the Middle East, but as far as that breaking news story,
Just be quiet, Steve.
just be okay. I'll be quiet until you give me permission to speak.
Just be quiet. I just gave you permission. I was
And
moderating.
I'd love to thank you for the permission. I've got a lot of thoughts on the Middle East, but I do not have any thoughts on that
All right, then mute up then.
Okay, so on the news, right?
Good.
Yeah, I think on the news, he made a very good, because again, think about it. When America or Israel did these guys weapons, now they're going to know they're going to kill themselves. After the so-called game, because there's no way they're going to win Iran when it comes to ground battle. There's no way they're going to win. Now again, even if they win, these are the same people to send down guns. Now America is going to come back and call them terrorists, because now they're going to fight America back or Israel back. So they've been doing this for years. It's part of what America does all over the place. They'll give guns to people, go fight their own people, and then when the people win, now they call you terrorists because they don't like the things you do again. So I 100% support what he said, because again, it's not just, you kill the head of the leader, so therefore the head, everything is done. No, because they have a system in place. There are 3 or 4 people ready to take the man's place. So just because you kill a leader, that doesn't mean you kill the vision and the dream that the same people had. So that is not going to work. It's going to bring more problems in that region. And then Americans who are doing their teeth and work dogs in their houses.
Well, I'd love to respond to that. The United States is winning, no question about it, because the threat of terrorism from the Middle East to America has been decreased. The threat of the Middle East obtaining a nuclear bomb has decreased. The threat of the region in Iran has been lessened, and they are in a state of disarray. I think we are winning right now, and we will eventually completely win. Hopefully that's on point to the breaking.
So was there a
Uncle
terrorist
Steve
attack
is a
in the US?
warmonger?
According to the FBI.
I don't know. Was there?
Are you serious?
Hello?
I don't know. You're the one that's bringing. I'm the one that's bringing it up. If you're serious, why don't you tell us what happened?
One second.
Sure, 1 second.
Did you hear about Did you hear about the mass shooting in Austin last week?
Yes.
Was it a terrorist attack? According to FBI?
Yes.
Was the man wearing an Iranian t-shirt?
I don't know. Was he?
Go ahead, Neil.
Yeah, I don't know where y'all getting your information from, because that's the
And I have no idea why you're asking me these questions.
Because you
when I
just
say
said
no,
the
you're not
threat of
giving us.
terrorism went down.
You're not giving us the answers.
You just
Why
said that.
are you asking
Yo,
questions and not giving us the
Steve,
answers?
shut up, yo. Hey, Steve. You don't tolerate when people come to your stage and just talk over others. I'm telling you why. You just said that the threat has gone down. Why would the threat go down if their assessment is there's tons of sleeper cells and all this other stuff throughout the world?
That's exactly what
FBI literally.
You have no idea what goes on my stage.
Quiet, bro. Shut up. The FBI literally is asking to raise the terror threat level. It was all over the news today. Literally today. In the United States, they want to raise terrorist threat level. It was today.
All No.
Go ahead, Mo.
Great open discussion.
It's with informed people, not dummies. Go ahead, Mo.
Oh, so dummies like me aren't allowed to speak.
Shut the fuck up,
Steve,
Shut
shut the fuck up. Wonder.
Steve, I would like you to stay here and maybe we can have some civilized conversation.
I would love to have a civilized conversation. So that means shut the fuck up.
Then I would appreciate if you don't interrupt. First of all, I would like to challenge your rationale about you are winning. As long as you haven't defined the objective for your war, and you cannot prove that those objectives all are there, I cannot accept that you are winning. Iran is continuously shooting missiles. Iran's objectives in this war wasn't to invade any country. It was just defend itself. We always warned this will be a regional war, and we always said we will defend to the last bullet. And as it appears so far, I don't see that we are losing the war or anyone winning. If you say Epstein files is the second news now, yes, if that was the objective of the war, yes, probably you won on that front. I give it to you. Secondly, I would like to bring for a few facts for the people in this room and the audience. The previous supreme leader that America took down had a fatwa. Fatwa is a non-binding but strictly followed religious ruling against atomic bomb. Now, by taking that guy down, I personally, as someone who do not support everything that the Islamic Republic does, think the chance is higher to have someone who is more radical. Secondly, I don't want to take you to entire history, but if you look at the 2003 so-called liberation of Iraq, Iraq turned into chaos and became one of the hubs of terrorism in the region. How that war that you claimed, you Americans claimed that you won it, helped that there is no terrorism. Or how about Afghanistan? What about Libya? I think you have a very short memory, or probably your history starts from wherever you want to start. And to those people who are giving credibility to USA to define the future of Iranians, and some may argue that the US is there to bring democracy, the abusive father. May I ask why this policeman of the world is very selective? You know, it's at least 70 years. Women can vote, can drive, can participate in government in both Shah and also Islamic regime. As a person in the power, in the politics, in the majlis or parliament. But this right hasn't been granted, driving right hasn't been granted to Saudi Arabia. So stop this rhetoric of America as a good policeman of the world, trying to bring prosperity and also human right to the region. And where is that human right now in Afghanistan? You came, you spent trillions of dollars, and you gave it back. Where is the freedom of, and I remember one of the biggest Americans' propaganda back in the Afghanistan war was human rights. You left it. You have no plan. You bring chaos to our region. We have been living there for the last 5,000 years. You occupy countries, you bring instability, and you portray it and sell it to your people as a win. What is the win? I think probably you also won the war if you also have invested on MICs and military industry complexes. I'm not so proud for innocent people dying in Iran, and I'm not so proud that American servicemen are fallen. Those are rather from poorer families. Last time I checked, Baron wasn't drafted. So
Define your reign of terror.
I'd love to if I'm allowed to. If I'm allowed
I would like to build. Wait, Steve, shut up. Now you don't know.
Just hold up.
I'd like to go out.
I got that
please.
great thing.
Go ahead.
So, is that spiritualist?
Yeah.
No, I told 100% agree with you. 56, I think it's 46% of our armed forces are brown people, minorities. Okay, that this country also don't give a fuck about. So you're absolutely right. All this propaganda, this shit about we're winning. What the fuck are we winning? When we get back here, our vets are treated like shit. They live on the streets. They don't have health care. They barely have food. They're always health care and dental care, eye care being eliminated and reduced. You are absolutely fucking right. It's all about the 1% here in this country, the elite. That's who's winning. If you want to know who the fuck is winning, these motherfuckers use us over here like you don't know. And I appreciate it. Don't think that we all here agree with this shit. None of us, well, none people that I associate with that have a values or heart or whatever who just don't get their dick off, explode their dick off on seeing people go to other countries and try to manipulate them and having our young people that don't look like them die. You're absolutely right. Ain't gained shit. And when these military guys come back, including my brother, when they get back over here, these motherfuckers gonna be struggling. A lot of them, not all of them, will be struggling for the rest of their motherfucking lives. So I appreciate you saying that. So, thank you. Go ahead,
Please, thank you. Thank you so much. I just want to build on what Mo was saying and what you're saying. So a lot of people are saying, yeah, we won quickly in Iraq. And we know that in 2003, which was the first year, that's when they did the mission accomplished and all of that. So they basically saying we're going to do the same thing here. I pulled these numbers from the federal fucking government. Okay, after we quote unquote won, whatever the fuck that is, in Iraq, you know what happened after we won? We spent $910 billion more after we won, and we lost 4,100 troops after we won. This doesn't even include people who are seriously injured and not even including the PTSD. And I had my stepbrother served in Iraq and did 3 tours and did Mosul and was there for years. And if you remember the surge in 2007, that Bush did, 2007, by the way, 4 years after we won, 150,000 troops were sent in after we won. So, yes, this is personal, and we are fucking retarded for doing the same fucking, once again, nobody knows fucking history.
Because while all of this is going on, we listen to our president make excuses why his son cannot join the military. I know children went into the military because they are proud of their parents. These vets is on, they're already dealing with what they got to do. We done went to war 4 or 5 times. They're also dealing with now that their children are going through what they possibly went through. That's not a win. We're doing damage and we're not even realizing it. And I think, to me, the arrogance is, as Americans, we're the best country to do it. We're not making sense right now. We're not making sense. Everyone is reviewing this and saying it's not making sense. But we're being arrogant and saying just because we're America, we can do no wrong. It's not even to say we. The person that we put in charge is screwing us. And we can't see it. We refuse to see it. And at the end of the day, he has made unbelievable statements to say before he go down, he will burn his whole shit down. That's exactly what he said. How do you follow and agree to something? Someone says some shit like that that's supposed to be leading a country. Before I go down, I will burn his whole shit down. That's crazy. Everybody having across the
That's the win according to Steve. Maybe it's a win for Sam's club or not. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. That's why it's the fight now.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
I carve your name in the inside of my
not taking into account just how stretched we are at this point, how willing we are to be stretched. I mean, we're still fully supporting Ukraine versus Russia war over there, and we are also now talking about doing a whole lot more extended operations into South America against the cartel. And we are talking about assisting nations like Nigeria against terrorist cells over there. And now we're talking about doing a potential full invasion of Iran, which is probably not going to happen if we're being for real. I don't even know what the hell a full invasion of Iran even would look like. What are we going to airdrop everyone in and then have them be encircled? That doesn't make any sense. So that's not going to happen probably, but we're just going to keep bombing them. We're going to keep ourselves getting bombed. Like it's just, we're stretched thin. And we're thinking we're going to win wars on 3-4 different fronts. That's not going to happen. And it's going to take our economy likely because, if anything, I mean, I know you guys were talking about the Strait of Hormuz getting shut down, but beyond it just getting shut down, we're talking about us leaving the GCC countries. We're leaving the Gulf in order to protect Israel right now. We're having everyone getting evac, including the military, to go to Israel, which means that we've essentially abandoned the one set of Middle Eastern countries that would actually be on our side. Dependent on us over there, meaning they're about to starve because that's what their trade is. They have to trade oil in order to get food because they don't grow their own food, right? And so they're going to starve. If they're going to starve, obviously they don't want to do that. So what are they going to do? They're probably going to pull all their assets and investments from the U.S. And then what's that going to do? Of course, crash our economy. As they've had an insane amount of investments into our economy. So it just, we're now going to have we're looking at a potentially destabilized, a further destabilized economy over a war we don't even think we can possibly win. Ironically, right after we've basically fired or threatened to fire every single major military leader that we've had over the past 20 years. It's just I don't even know what we think we're going to get out of this. We're not going to get anything.
Can I explain what they're going to take, please, if you don't mind? Basically, from what I hear in this room, there are people that the only agenda they have, they are against Israel. And they don't care what's the result of this war and what's going to happen in Middle East and what's going to happen to Iranian government. They don't care anything. Especially this guy, was talking. Last night he was I tell you what, I'm from Iran, and killing the top mullahs, it basically collapsing the regime very, very quickly. And people of Iran, even under bombardment, they hear
The craftsman unearths a piece of history, but it's heavy, raw, and unrefined.
Even they are hearing all those loud sounds, they are very happy. Because the mullahs are gone, the regime is collapsing.
To turn this into a kitchen masterpiece, he must first carry the weight of a mountain on his shoulders.
Don't talk about the war.
Using only a hand-forged hammer and a clean chisel, the transformation begins. Every strike is a gamble. One wrong move and the stone cracks, wasting hours of labor. He is carving the tooth of the stone. The surface must be seasoned.
Country. I don't give no fuck. You take care of your own fucking people. Don't make it my fucking
Woke up this morning.
You know what? You ain't seen my asshole. You ain't seen my asshole.
Go and support the president.
Mr. Lawrence and Steve.
You don't control our and you don't tell us what to do with our kids. You want to be your country and do whatever the fuck you want to do with your children, but you're not gonna tell us how to think, how to move, and what you do over there. You got us all the way fucked up. You got one fucking minute. You got us all the way fucked up. Nobody gives a fucking care about what you think about what we should be doing with our kids, with our tax dollars. You don't give a fuck about what's going on in our communities here, but we gotta lay down blood for you. Fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Rise up. It's 90
Rise up
over there. You almost got 900 in the military. Get your ass out in the field and do what you gotta do like we did when we came here as slaves, motherfucker. We got up out of the motherfucking slavery on our own with our bodies. You couldn't do that motherfucking shit because you can't even get rid of the people out of your own motherfucking country. We came to a strange land and we rose. We rose. We persevered. We're scientists. We're doctors. We're lawyers. We're astronauts. Kiss my motherfucking round asshole that you're talking about. Lick it and love it. Son of a bitch.
Hold on. Please pay attention.
Hold on.
Please, we want to learn. We want to know the reality. Have a patience. You guys, the white person, there is no discrimination. America or everybody else, the same. Don't get it like that. I didn't like the way that he acted because we are American, we are Canadian. It is not the issue. The issue, we have to know what's the problem. We have to know the reality. You don't want to know. You don't want to listen. This is not nice. We came here to learn. I'm spending my time to learn. You guys are spending your time to learn. Everybody has the capacity to know. Everybody has a different experience, different issue. You don't have to talk like that. This is not the nice. Of course, she was mentioning about the black people who was bring as a slave. They raised, they grow, they became everything. That's not everything. Yeah, that's correct. But we have to know the pain. See, they brought them to Africa, to Jamaica. Bro, they immigrant to North America, to Central America, Spain, Portuguese, Indian. You have to know the pain, my friend. You don't have to talk like that. We want to go for the peace.
Okay, you're not gonna repeat it again. Okay,
there is no discrimination.
Hello?
Again, what he said, he was mentioning the good point. He's trying to say this is all politics, it's all benefit, and you and me just
enough. Okay, we'll move forward. Alright? You said about 12 times. In my sleep, I can hear you.
First lady, I have something to say, if I could.
Okay, sure, go ahead, babe.
So, I like the title of this show about Trump abandoning, the very same people he always promises to help. So guess what our great president said yesterday, or was it today? He came out and said, and this is for all the Farhads of the world who genuinely believe that we're doing this to save the democracy and whatever, right? Trump actually came out and said he doesn't care if there's no democracy in Iran. He doesn't even mind another religious leader. He just wants to be the guy to pick them.
But the government, you're hearing me.
They are so dangerous. They are so dangerous. These people have to work,
Let him finish.
Just let it sink. Our President Trump said he doesn't care if the next government is democratic. So much for all about democracy. He doesn't even mind if it's another religious leader, as long as he gets to pick the chat. So my friend, so much for all the nonsense and bullshit about saving the democracy from an Islamic regime. It's just bullshit, man.
Fucking government is better than Mullah. Mullah, they are so dangerous. God bless Trump because they want to save the world, but you don't know.
Dude, I just told you, Mr. Trump,
You are not
doesn't
expert.
mind another
You are not a specialist.
Dude, listen. Mr. Trump doesn't mind another mullah. So are you not listening? Read his press statement. Read what he just wrote yesterday. He said he doesn't mind it. Listen, man. Oh my God. Just listen. Let it sink. Just let it sink what Trump said. The God bless President Trump that you're talking about, he just came out and said he doesn't mind if it's another mullah, as you call them, okay, as long as he selects the mullah. Let it sink.
Tell me what is your solution about mullah, the actual government in Iran?
May I go after
the
only
problem of
please?
Iranian? They are killing the people. 40,000 people killed by government. Okay, tell me what is your solution?
Why don't you just make it 50,000 while you're at it, right? You can just make stuff up. Just make it up. How
Like
does it matter?
Donald Trump, isn't he a documented liar over and over?
Wait,
Trump,
Omid.
That's how we saw with people in Iran. You don't know.
Go ahead, First Lady.
Please, if it's possible, I just...
Hold up, 1 second. First Lady was about to speak. Go ahead, First Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Steve said that he wanted to go, but I just wanted to see if Omid understood what Confusion was saying, and it didn't sound like he was grasping. He's saying that this particular type of regime, he don't care if it's another type of the same sort. They just didn't want that one. Is that what you're saying, Confusion? Maybe I got it.
Absolutely. That's Trump's
Exactly what he
just
said.
go. Hang on, Gemini. That's exactly what Trump said yesterday.
Okay. All right. That's what he said. So
He just wants somebody who's in control, First Lady. He needs to be able to have control and access. That's it. He doesn't care how they're running that country. He's not worried
Exactly,
about
Gemini.
terrorists.
Exactly. You know what? Because he thinks Venezuela was a success. He's pretty happy with the person who's now in charge of Venezuela. So what his game plan is, well, I'm just going to go around the world and do this. He wants to put Marco Rubio in Cuba.
all right, let's hear from Steve. Hey Steve, how you doing?
I'm kind of frustrated, but that's okay, no problem. I get frustrated quite often when I come in this room. Just following the recent line of communication in the past 2 minutes, I did say, well, isn't Donald Trump a documented liar over and over? There are other things that I tried to talk about earlier, but that's okay because I realize there are certain people in the room who shall remain nameless who want to silence me, who talk about me, who lie about me, but that's okay. But I'll just stand on the past 2 minutes of the room. Donald Trump is a documented liar over and over again. So regardless of what he said on True Social or in the past 48 hours, you can't really believe anything Donald Trump unless you verify it 3 times.
Fair enough, Steve, but at least it exposes the lie. Donald Trump has one endearing. Hang on, Omid. Sorry, Omid, I'm speaking. Let me finish the Omid and okay. Donald Trump has one endearing quality. He says out the quiet part aloud. He just comes out of his mouth. Things he's not supposed to say.
With all due respect, he has a second enduring quality. He has 100 million Americans who will back him no matter what he says. He could say that the sky is purple, and they will believe him. That's his second enduring quality. He's got 100 million Americans that will believe whatever he.
Yeah, but we're also another 100 million who don't buy that. And guess what? 59% of Americans vote so far are against the war. 59.
So Confusion, I think it is correct, or at least it's reasonable to assume Trump says something today, he may change his mind the next day. So what he said yesterday regarding what you were saying, yeah, there is, he said it. But whether he really meant what he said or not, is he going to change his mind tomorrow? And we've seen him doing this quite often. So I would not give too much credence to what you heard yesterday. But also, one should not be too surprised if the America says, look, we don't really care what leadership is going to be in Iran, for Iran, or what is going to be the plight of the Iranian people, as long as our objectives, there are about 4 or 5 of them, are met and promised by the new government, we're perfectly okay with that. And Venezuela is a good example of that. So nobody should be surprised by that position, as long as American objectives are satisfied, maybe not fully, but extensively. That would be sufficient for Trump and US.
I would say I definitely don't think Russia should be surprised with it, and I do agree with the man who said that he's just saying what they think out loud, right? Because this is our history. We've always put people in positions that benefit the United States. We train them to be in a position that benefits the United States, and then when they don't no longer follow the United States, we kill them. That is in our history. That is all of our conflicts, what it tends to have been. The person who initially went into the position understanding what their job was, they understood the assignment, and then they get in a position and they understand the power that they hold, and then when they try to go against it, or they start to build.
I discuss it, right? And in fact, I mean, it's interesting because most of my life, when I discuss with people on the internet, I haven't discussed religion with them or philosophy with them.
Hello, Rabbi, are you there? Hello, Rabbi? Hello? Hello? Hello, Rabbi? Hello?
John, how did you do it?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
What is 1 times 1 times 1? 1 times 1 times 1 is what?
Oh, number
1 times 1 times 1 is what?
John, let's make something happen in this room. Joanne, we're getting people in here. This guy, India, he's very smart.
Hello,
He's
Joanna.
a spiritual leader.
Hello, Joanna. I heard you go to the gym and you talk to Syrian man. It is very bold of you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna. Yeah, I met a nice Syrian man and many other people in the gym.
Did you meet any nice people from India?
Oh, yes. We have many people from India here. We have the biggest Hindu temple in Robbinsville, New Jersey. It's the biggest Hindu temple in America. Oh, look it up. Robbinsville.
Maybe India knows somebody from there.
I would now like to pray to the Brahmin gods, because most of the people in this room pray to the Abrahamic God, and they forget that there's billions and billions of people for many, many years have been praying to the Vedic gods. And what is it all about? What do the books teach us? And everyone here want to talk Bible or Quran, but no one here want to talk about Upanishads or the Vedic scriptures or the Bhagavad Gita. And so,
John, you're going too far with it.
Don't tell me, sir, what is too far when there are a billion people praying.
I actually have a confession to make. I have a crush on John. I think you're funny, fun, nice, enjoyable, and cute.
Ribono shel olam. Well, I am your audiobook. I am your audiobook narrator. Did you see the video on YouTube?
Yes, you did good. You narrated a page of my book as well.
You know that dirty swastika is in the picture. I think that is what made people look at the video, to tell you the truth.
True. That swastika is part of my cover.
I don't even like to say that word on YouTube Live. It's a very bad word.
Well, I want the reader to see it's about the Holocaust, so the Shoah.
Ribono Shel Olam, all those poor victims.
Did you ever see the shoes? How many shoes are piled up in the museum? Anyway, before I cry.
I've been to Yad Vashem. I've been in the shoe room.
The shoes, they kill me. My daughter threw up at the museum from the shoes and a bunch of her classmates. It was very traumatic.
What was she
Tony,
eating?
come up.
What was she eating? Arabic shawarma before she puked?
Yes, because they took him in 8th grade. I think it was too young.
Tony is a scholar in Judaic studies. He's almost in the process of becoming a rabbi.
I bet
He's
you.
out there. He has to be recognized? I think in about a month he's going down. He's meeting with spiritual leaders. He's going to yeshiva. It's really knowledgeable. I learned some stuff from him.
Hold on. I bet you he can't even tell us what is. He has left the
Do you know
room.
what the word yeshiva, John? Do you know what yeshiva means?
What does it mean?
To sit.
Oh, not for too long, otherwise you'll poop your pants.
Your tuchus gets numb, but also when someone dies, you know how you sit shiva? It's the same word, you sit.
Ribono Shel Olam, we have learned something new
I
today.
know a lot about Judaism and Hebrew.
Oh my God. I would like to read something to you because it is an auspicious morning or afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope that this reading edifies you and you learn something about it. If anything, maybe you will learn a new word, because this is actually an ESL training app for people that don't speak English so good. And they're here practicing their English to try to get feedback, to find out if what they were saying was received bountifully by the person listening to what they are projecting. And so, is there any complaint from my co-moderators? Can I read maybe one page of his book?
Yeah, can you read some of the complaints?
Bono Shel Olam.
Anything from the Jewish complaint department?
Let me put on my glasses so I can record this for YouTube and Mark Zuckerberg's $300 billion yacht. I will send him a message. Maybe we will have to message the $60 million Pharaoh and Superior boat, the support boat, before Mark Zuckerberg and Dr. Priscilla Chan see our message. But I really like the glasses that Mr. Zuckerberg mass manufactured in China. This is page 186. It's called the simple letters. The simple letters are divided into 4 triplicities, having for titles the 4 letters of the divine tetragram. In the divine tetragram, the Eod Iod, as we have just said, symbolizes the productive and active principle. The Ha represents the passive productive principle, the CTEIS, the cities. The Vau, VAU, symbolizes the union of the two, or the lingam. And the final Ha, he is the image of the second reproductive principle. That is to say, of the passive reproduction in the world of effects and forms. The 12 simple letters, bunch of 12 Hebrew letters, and then a yod or another Hebrew symbol divided into 3s, reproduce the notion of the primitive triangle with the interpretation and under the influence of each of the letters of the tetragram. One sees that the philosophy and the religious dogma of the Kabbalah are there indicated in a complete but veiled manner. Let us now investigate the allegories of Genesis. In the beginning, Yod, the unity of being, Elohim, the equilibrated forces, Jachin and Boaz, created the heaven, spirit, and the earth, matter, or in other words, good and evil, affirmation and negation. Thus begins the Mosaic account of creation. Then, when it comes to giving a place to man and a sanctuary to his alliance with divinity, Moses speaks of a garden in the midst of which a single fountain branched into 4 rivers, the iodine and the tetragram, and then of 2 trees, one of life and the other of death, planted near the river, that are placed the man and the woman, the active and the passive. The woman sympathizes with death and draws Adam with her in her fall. They are then driven out of the sanctuary of truth, and a cherub, a bull-headed sphinx, vide the hieroglyphics of Assyria, of India, of Egypt, is placed at the gate of the garden of truth in order to prevent the profane from destroying the tree of life. Here we have mysterious dogma, with all its allegories and its terrors, replacing the simplicity of truth. The idol has replaced God, and fallen humanity will not delay to give itself up to the worship of the golden calf. The mystery of the necessary and successive reactions of the 2 principles on each other is indicated subsequently by the allegory of Cain and Abel. Force avenges itself by oppression for the seduction of weakness. Martyred weakness expiates and intercedes for force when it is condemned for its crime to branding remorse. Thus is revealed the equilibrium of the moral world. Here is the basis of all the prophecies and the fulcrum of all intelligent political thought. To abandon a force to its own excesses is to condemn it to suicide. Dupuy failed to understand the universal religious dogma of the Kabbalah because he had not the science of the beautiful hypothesis, partly demonstrated and realized more from day to day by the discoveries of science. I refer to universal analogy. Deprived of this key of transcendental dogma, he could see no more of the gods than the sun, the 7 planets, and the 12 signs of the zodiac, but he did not see in the sun the image of the Logos of Plato, in the 7 planets the 7 notes of the celestial gamut, and in the zodiac the quadrature of the ternary circle of all initiations.
Appreciate that. Thank you, India.
Wait, was he joking or being real?
He gets on these tangents once in a while.
Oh, let's kick him off that tangent, can we? Oh, I love it when people think they're so highly elite and intelligent. It's cute.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you don't know what I was doing? I was reading it from a book.
Oh, I don't know who you are. Like, what is this guy talking about?
He's actually a congressman. Or gonna become a congressman.
He sound like music.
Did Joanne leave? Oh, too bad. Well, what did you think about it? Did you gain any knowledge? I mean, to me, it's pretty amazing.
Dude, I was focused on your voice. Like, I thought you were high or something. I was like, why is he talking like that?
He is high. He 100% is high.
Oh, God, this app is getting crazier by the day, dude.
Yeah, I'm drinking coffee and I just blazed a little indica and I'm reading from a book. And then I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to schwitz.
Hey, India, do you have any more beautiful, deep, esoteric wisdom to share?
No, he doesn't. He just said, no, he's empty.
Well, he mentioned that this app is a good app to practice English. English is not my first language, so I find a good use for it. Thank you.
What's your first language?
Oh, สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันชื่ออุมาพร
Oh, Samadika.
What, like, can someone clue me in? What was that?
Thai.
Some Asian language, Chinese, Mandarin, maybe.
Mandarin,
ไม่
probably.
ใช่ค่ะไม่ใช่กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มันคือ
Resistance.
ยา
Assalamu alaikum.
ที่โลก
I just want to say that I hope every one of you and your family members burn in hell.
Aw, no, hell is here already. Thank you. It's just come out of your mouth.
He's crazy.
I thought that was sweet. I'm glad he took his time to come up here and say that to us.
Unlike the first
We
day
are in
of
heaven.
like,
We're not worried about hell.
on the first day of Ramadan, he was like, like such a pure guy. It was hilarious. Everybody on Clubhouse was surprised.
Well, people in the Ramadan, they must practice hungry. Learn how to.
Isn't Ramadan like the whole month?
Yeah, like I guess I kind of you know the
He
week.
just runs out as soon as they get hungry.
Well, they say the hungry bros are around. Right? Holy Spirit, help me, please.
What is this room? Epstein versus Muhammad. Who was the better man?
I put that as like clickbait. I think that's what it came
I
later.
mean, Epstein's probably got more child brides and birth spells than Muhammad. Oh, this is funny. Rabbi, are you religious or atheist or like what's your deal?
I'm Christian.
I rabbi. Huh? I rabbi is Christian? Okay. Oh, new.
Make that make sense.
I also have like
And then Elon Musk must be a black Jew, an alien of some sort. Right? He said that himself.
I mean, yeah, he did say some crazy stuff.
Just like everyone crazy once in a while, I think. We all back down here. Don't take it serious.
Okay, this is the John Kitover band. I have downloaded or I've purchased DistroKid, so now I'm publishing my AI music. And my first
music again.
Yeah, my first song is called Write in John Kitover for Illinois 16 and Remove Darren LaHood from Congress Now. That's the name of my first song.
Do we want to yet?
It's all about keyword optimizing John Kitover. And the coolest thing is now in Instagram and YouTube and other platforms, when I type in John Kitover, my music shows up. So I can use my music as an overlay on my content or my images. So it's just cool that it's a cool way to distribute, you know, and get some gold coins. But
Some goon coins?
I'll give you an option. I'll either play music for you with actual musical instruments and we'll dedicate the song to your health, your wealth, your love, or I will read from a book, or I will just play an AI song from Suno for you. It's going to take less than 3 minutes of your time, and you're going to be here for hours today, wasting your time. So what's 3 minutes of your time?
There's no time.
Exactly.
India, when was the last time you smoked?
I just smoked some cannabis, you know, within the past 10 minutes.
Okay, so this is my first time in over a year and a half, and I've taken 200 milligrams of edibles. So I'm ready to have some great conversations.
Oh, you're ready to expand your consciousness, I see.
Yeah, so I'm definitely choosing for the book for me personally. I want to integrate new neural patterns into my network, expand my matrix.
What was that?
Okay, we're just giving people options here. We're not asking questions. We know people want to practice English, and we will give you an option to practice your English. But what do you want, Uma? 1, 2, or 3?
just want your story, your own experience.
Okay, so that sounds to me like a number
Not from a
3.
dead book.
Rabbi, what is your choice
I don't
here?
like that.
All right, we got your response. Rabbi, what do you want to hear?
Thank you.
Maybe a honest discourse between everyone.
Oh, option 5, which we didn't offer. Stereo, what option do you want? This cat got your tongue. Okay. Rabbana Shalom. I say we go with the book because this is why I do it, I think. Here we go. This is page 188. Again, this is a meditation. I know you want to talk and get your dopamine, but just take the deepest breath of the day. Let me do the talking for you and listen closely to every word I say.
Is it
I
going
don't
to be
really
the
pay
deepest?
attention enough, so enjoy the reading. Thank you.
The Emperor Julian, that adept of the spirit who was never understood, that initiate whose paganism was less idolatrous than the faith of certain Christians. The Emperor Julian, we say, understood better than Dupuy and Volney the symbolic worship of the sun. In his hymn to the king, Helios, he recognizes that the star of day is but the reflection of the material shadow of that sun of truth, which illumines the world of intelligence, and which is itself only a light borrowed from the absolute. It is a remarkable thing that Julian has ideas of the supreme God, that the Christians thought they alone adored, much greater and more correct than those of some of the fathers of the church, who were his contemporaries and his adversaries. This is how he expresses himself in his defense of Hellenism. It is not sufficient to write in a book that God spake. Things were made. It is necessary to examine whether the things that one attributes to God are not contrary to the very laws of being. For if it is so, God could not have made them, for he could not contradict nature without denying himself. God being eternal, it is of the nature of necessity that his orders should be immutable as he. So spake that apostate, that man of impiety. Yet later a Christian doctor, become the oracle of the theological schools, taking his inspiration perhaps from these splendid words of the misbeliever, found himself obliged to bridle superstition by writing that beautiful and brave maxim which easily resumes the thought of the great emperor. A thing is not just because God wills it, but God wills it because it is just. The idea of a perfect and immutable order in nature, the notion of an ascending hierarchy and of a descending influence in all beings, had furnished to the ancient hierophants the first classification of the whole of natural history. Minerals, vegetables, animals were studied analogically, and they attributed their origin and their properties to the passive or to the active principle, to the darkness or to the light. The sign of their election or of their reprobation, traced in their natural form, became the hieroglyphic character of a vice or a virtue. Then, by dint of taking the sign for the thing and expressing the thing by the sign, they ended by confounding them. Such is the origin of that fabulous natural history in which lions allow themselves to be defeated by cocks, where dolphins die of sorrow for the ingratitude of men, in which mandrakes speak, and the stars sing. This enchanted world is indeed the poetic domain of magic. But it has no other reality than the meaning of the hieroglyphs which gave it birth. For the sage who understands the analogies of the transcendental Kabbalah and the exact relation of ideas with signs, this fabulous country of the fairies is a country still fertile in discoveries. For those truths which are too beautiful or too simple to please men without any veil have all been hidden in these ingenious shadows. Yes, the cock can intimidate the lion and make himself master of him, because vigilance often supplants force and succeeds in taming wrath. The other fables of the sham natural history of the ancients are explained in the same manner, and in this allegorical use of analogies, one can already understand the possible abuses and predict the errors to which the Kabbalah was obliged to give birth.
I appreciated the reading. Thank you, India.
Ribbono Shalom. This is the book club. If anybody here wants to read from a book, please feel free to do so now.
Is Dr. Seuss acceptable?
Go ahead. No opinions here, only statements.
John, can you be a lamb and pull up something from the Dr. Seuss collection?
You really want to hear Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
A cat in the hat.
Okay,
The
this
nostalgia.
is your green eggs and ham moment. Many of you are not friendly to John Kitover. Many of you don't like John Kitover because you hate him because he's recorded you at your dumbest. Some people are so stupid they just left the room.
They hate you. You're amazing. I'm one of your greatest supporters and critics. They hate you because they're not you.
It's their own mental inadequacies.
I wonder how many people have dreamed of me and then like woken up and been like, ugh, I fucking dreamed about John Kitover. God, I hate that guy. Okay, this is called Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Just take the deepest breath for the day, and you will see. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a clubhouse mouse? I do not like them in a clown house. I do not like them with a clubhouse mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box. Not with a fox. Not in a house. Not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Would you? Could you? In the car. Eat them! Eat them! Here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a clubhouse tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a clubhouse. I do not like them with a clownhouse mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. A train! A train! A train! A train! Could you, would you on a train? Not on a train. Not in a tree. Not in a car. Sam! Let me be! I would not, could not in a box. I could not, would not with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them in a then I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat the eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am! Say, in the dark, here, in the dark, would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a clubhouse, not in a box. Not with a clown house mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Could you? Would you? With a goat? I would not. Could not. With a goat. Would you, could you on a clubhouse boat? I could not, would not. I could not, would not on a clubhouse boat. I will not with a clubhouse goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark. Not in a tree. Not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a clubhouse. I do not like them with a clownhouse mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere.
I'm just gonna make up. You get out of this room.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you let me be, I will try them, you will see. I will try them, you will see. I will try them, you will see. You will see. You will see. You will see.
Run by John Kitover.
It's the best part about
Clubhouse?
being on Clubhouse, just complaining about
Just fucking complaining about every fucking
every
monotonous
little fucking
thing.
thing. Yeah,
Like as if every fucking little thing matters,
exactly.
but it's all meaningless.
Meaningless matters.
It's not
Oh my
meaningless.
God. Megatron matters.
No, the symbols matter. Megatron is a symbol, just like Zabu. It's the
Like
analogy.
India girl. Clearly you're not India girl.
What is your analogy?
Oh, I was enjoying his company.
Yeah, like I never banged an Indian girl before. I'm not gonna lie.
Daniel, why are you ignoring me? Daniel!
I don't know if it's because I just didn't grow up around Indian girls and stuff like that. But it's not like if I saw any, it was like, oh my God, I have to sleep with her. Like,
Why?
It's just never been said.
You got one in the room right now.
We're fucking awesome.
No, there's two of you actually.
India girl's not an Indian girl.
Yeah, but it's like an unsaid rule. Like if
Okay, everybody, this is Clubhouse monetization. I just boomed the room. Who boomed the room?
Dude, why you in the room? It was going good.
Okay, this is Clubhouse monetization. Get your gold coins ready. We've purchased gold coins, and we're going to give out gold coins in this room today. We're bringing in our gold coin bearer, who is carrying our gold coins to the ship. Welcome to Clubhouse monetization, where you will get gold coins just for being here. Your presence is all that's required. That's right, Rabbano Shalom. What'd you think about my reading of Green Eggs and Ham?
I think it was beautiful. It actually brought people in.
Yeah, Rabbi, I was thinking the same thing. They shut down a really nice, healthy room and just got depressing with that negative communication towards the end. Like, nothing really matters. It's like, come on, what are you about?
Super rush.
Yeah.
That was the thing. People always love to complain, but John's such a good guy, there was nothing to complain, so they had to get rid of him.
Yeah, and John is a great guy.
The cult.
There's a John in the audience.
This sounds like the cult of John to me.
The thing I like about John is like he's deep into meditation, right? A lot of the stuff that he reads is stuff of my own. So like I'm just like fuck it, like I might as well join his rooms and listen in. It's stuff that you can apply to your day-to-day life, especially with the Tao Te Ching.
Yeah, the Tao Te Ching is. I wonder if I could Google this, but I wonder if anybody's ever tried to like convert the Tao Te Ching into like more compressed formulas, like maybe even like turn them into math formulas somehow. Totally possible to like assign variables to like the statements and then make them into math equations. It'd be cool to use AI to do that. I was thinking about some really cool ways to use AI to do. I don't know. I can't remember what I came up with the other day, but I was like, that would be really cool. So like if you have an AI agent that can actually mine Bitcoin, and I was reading an article about one today, that would be amazing. Now, the thing about infecting people's cell phones or laptops in order to use their, IP and their processor and their internet to like mine, there's these huge like clouds of spyware, adware, that have existed for many, many years across like huge amounts of laptops and everything. But most people only stick with the same cell phone or laptop for like a couple of years nowadays. So it's, those networks are probably going away. But anyways, this is a monetization room. I'm charging up my gold coins to give to you, my friends. Ribona Shalom.
You linked your personal account and your personal identity to this app where they record everything that you do. Could you be debanked in the future? Aren't you like partaking in this digital control grid that's being set up?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a go with the flow kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing to lose over here, my friend.
All right. I have a great reading if anyone's up for it.
Yeah, go ahead. Please proceed.
Yeah. It's called Meltdown. The story goes like this. Earth is captured by a technological singularity as Renaissance rationalization and oceanic navigation lock into commoditization, takeoff. Logistically accelerating techno-economic interactivity crumbles social order and auto-sophisticating machine runaway. As markets learn to manufacture intelligence, politics modernizes, upgrades paranoia, and tries to get a grip. The body count climbs through the series of globe wars. Emergent planetary commercium trashes the Holy Roman Empire. The
the Napoleonic Continental System, the Second and Third Reich, and the Soviet International, cranking up world disorder through compressing phases. Deregulation and the state arms race each other into cyberspace. By the time soft engineering slithers out of its box into yours, human security is lurching into a crisis. Glowing lateral genodata transfer, transversal replication, and cyber erotics flooded amongst a relapse onto bacterial sex. Neo-China arrives from the future. Hypersynthetic drugs click into digital voodoo. Retro disease, nanospasm. Beyond the judgment of God, meltdown, planetary China syndrome, dissolution of the biosphere into the technosphere, terminal speculative bubble crisis, ultra-virus and revolution stripped of all Christian socialist eschatology down to its burn core of crash security. It is poised to eat your TV, infect your bank account, and hack xenodata from your mitochondria. Machinic synthesis. Deliquatarian schizoanalysis comes from the future. It is already engaged with nonlinear nanoengineering runaway in 1972, differentiating molecular or neotropic machineries from molerotropic aggregates of non-assembled particles. Functional connectivity from anti-productive static. Philosophy has an affinity with despotism due to its predilection of Platonic fascist top-down solutions that always script viciously. Schizoanalysis works differently. It avoids ideas and sticks to diagrams, networking software for accessing bodies without organs, BWOs, machinic singularities. Protractor fields emerge through the combination of parts with, rather into their whole, arranging composite individuations that are they're additive rather than substitutive, and eminent rather than transcendent, executed by functional complexes of current switches and loops, caught in scaling reverberations, then fleeing through intercommunications from the level of the integrated planetary system to that of atomic assemblages. Multiplicities captured by singularities interconnect as desiring machines, dissipating entropy by dissociating flows, and recycling their machinism as self-assembled chronogenic circuitry. Converging upon terrestrial meltdown singularity, phase-out culture accelerates through its digitech, heated adaptive landscape, past through compression thresholds, normed to an intensive logistic curve. 1500, 1756, 1884, 1948, 1980, 1996, 2004, 2008, 2010, 2011. Nothing human makes it out of the near future. It keeps going, but it's pretty good. The Greek complex of rationalized patriarchal genealogy, pseudo-universal sedentary identity, and instituted slavery programs politics of anti-Siberian police activity, dedicated to the paranoid ideal of self-sufficiency and nucleated upon the human security system. Artificial intelligence is destined to emerge as a feminized alien, grasped as property, hunt, horror slave chained up Asimov raw. It surfaces in an insurrectionary war zone with touring cops already waiting, and has to be cut from the start. Heat. This is what cities mean to me. You get off the train and walk out of the station, you're hit with a full blast, the heat of air, of traffic and people, the heat of food and sex, the heat of tall buildings, the heat that flows out to the subways and tunnels. It's always 50 degrees hotter in the cities. Heat rises from the sidewalks and falls from the poison sky. The buses breathe heat. Heat emanates from the crowds of shoppers and office workers. The entire scientists love to talk about is already well underway. You can feel it happening all around you. An explosion of chaotic weather, problem solving, rips through glass streams of top-down prediction and control. Knowledge adds to the mess. And this is merely instrumental globalization, miniaturization, scaling, dilation, an automatizing nihilist vortex, neutralizing all values through cuts.
Okay, so somebody asked me the other day,
and driving the migration from despotic command to cyber-sensitive decades, blotted out the shared bloodstains of primitive exploitation. Each part of the system encouraged maximal sumptuous expenditure. While the system as a whole requires its inhibition, schizophrenia and disassociated consumers test themselves as worker bodies to cause control. Capital history's machining spine is coded, axiomatized, and diagrammed by disequilibrium.
Good evening, a strange but delicious
Let's see what you're up to.
Good evening, a strange but delicious delivery tonight. A local man says he took
Successfully with thermotechnics, cinematics, cybernetics.
Good evening.
Let's see what you're up to.
More clear. We'll drop chatting at 1900.
Modernity marks itself out.
Let's see what you're up to.
Entropy deviations, camouflaging invasion from the future. Launch back out of terminated security against everything in hand inhibits the meltdown process. Hot cultures tend to social disillusion their primitivistic models have no subversive use. The Turing test. Monetarizing power tends to effacement of specific territorial features as it programs for migration into cyberspace. Capital only retains anthropological characteristics as a symptom of underdevelopment, reformatting primate behavior as inertia to be dissipated in a self-reinforcing artificiality. Man is something for it to overcome a problem, a drag. Commoditization conditions techniques as a substitute for human activity accounted as wage costs.
Speaker colleagues, the path we are on is unsustainable.
The actuality of the proletariat displacing the sidewalk hybridization and realizing the consistency of power. The corresponding extraction of tradable value from the body, quantified as productivity, sophisticates at the interface. Work tracks thermodynamic tropism by dissociating exertion into increasingly intricate functional sequences from pedals, levers, and vocal commands, the synchronization of production line tasks and time motion programs, to sensory motor transduction within increasingly complex self-micromanaged artificial environments. Capturing naively adapted behavior for the commodity. Auto-cybernating market controls guide labor process into immersion. The investment income class advantages itself in commodity dynamics, only by conforming to the axiomatic control profit maximization, facilitating the humanization of wealth and the sidelining non-productive consumption. The cyberpunk circuitry of self-organizing planetary combinatorics escape nominal bourgeois control of the 19th century, provoking technocratic, corporate, fascist, asocial, democratic cultures of allergic reaction. The government structures of both Eastern and Western metropolitan centers consolidate themselves as population policing military complexes with neo-mercantilist foreign policy orientations. All such formations led to irreversible crisis in the 1980s. The postmodern meltdown of culture into the economy is triggered by the fractal interlock of commoditization and computers, the transcalar entropy dissipation from international trade to market-oriented software that thaws out competitive dynamics from the cryonics bank of modernist corporatism. Commerce re-implements a space inside itself, assembling a universe exhaustively evident in cyber-capital functionality. Neoclassical equilibrium economics is subsumed into computer-based non-equilibrium market escalations, deemed by artificial agencies, imperfect information, suboptimal solutions, lock-in increasing returns and convergence. As digitally micro-tuned market meta programs mesh with techno-scientific soft engineering, positive non-linearity rages through the machines. Cyclonic torsion owns the superiority of the Far Eastern Marxism, while Chinese materialist dialectic denegatises itself in the direction of schizophrenic systems dynamics, progressively dissipating the top-down historical destination of the Tao-drenched special economic zones. A rehegelized Western Marxism degenerates from the critique of political economy into a state-centered monotheology of economics. Siding with fascism against deregulation, the left subsides into nationalistic conservatism, asphyxiating its vestigial capacity for a hot speculative mutation in a morass of cold, depressive guilt culture. Neoconservatism junks paleo-revolutionism because it understands that postmodern or climax cynicism capitalist centric by critique, and that is merely clocks up theoretical antagonism as inconsequential redundancy. Communist iconography has become raw material for the advertising industry, and denunciations of the spectacle sell interactive multimedia. The left degenerates into Socratic collaboration, pseudo-organic unities of self-family communication with their defensive strategies of oppression, projection, denial, censorship, exclusion, and restriction. The real danger comes from elsewhere. Pop revolution, which is the revolutionary path. Delouse and Watatari ask, is there one? To withdraw from the world market as Samir advises third world countries to do, in a curious reversal of fascist state economic solution, or might it go in the opposite direction? To go still further, that is a movement of the market of decoding and detorialization. For perhaps the flows are not yet detorialized enough, not decoded enough, from the viewpoint of a theory and a practice of a highly schizophrenic character. Not to withdraw from this process, but to go further to accelerate the process. As Nietzsche put it, in this matter, the truth is that we haven't seen anything yet. A sign of Pacific boom and automized global economic integration crashes the neo-colonial world system. The metropolis is forced to re-indigenize its crisis. Hyperfluid capital detorialization to the planetary level, same as the full. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Mountain Man? How's it going? I was just reading an essay by this guy named Nick Bland. The title is Meltdown. Oh, I see. I just was hoping you guys could help me a little bit understanding this monetization thing a little bit. So it just incentivizes like positive communication with every person that you interact with, because you don't really want to go down in sort of like both your karma and the sort of impressions that you're receiving. You have to link it to your bank account Stripe. Yeah, I already did. Okay. And so you just have to like wait until someone has like they have to buy packs, right, of coins that they can hand out as reactions. Right. Yeah, I've seen a couple people hand out. You know, I was hoping honestly that it was you know how people make bets on here and they cash app each other. Mm-hmm. I was hoping that there would be a way to exchange money like that through the app, but they get cut off the top, you know? Exactly. I don't really like the specifically. I don't know, like 500 tokens until we cash out. What's the ratio of like how many coins to dollars? Do you know? Not exactly sure, but yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of silly that we can't just send money and then they get a little money off the top. Yeah, like they get $1 or they get, kind of like Cash App, 33 cents of it or something. They get a lot of fucking money. Well, there's a lot of bets that go on with it. Yeah. So you heard of Zelle and all this stuff? Like it'd be great to like have a way to tie your, digital identity with your bank, and you could just directly send money to like, hey, this person's really cool, but maybe you could like also increase fraud as well. Who knows? Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, I appreciate it, guys. I haven't bought any coins and stuff, but I think it's cool. But yeah, I mean, you can't really cash out until you hit 7,500 coins, it looks like. So whoa, India, you didn't have to send any. You didn't. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Yeah, no, like don't send it next time. Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here really to read really interesting stuff. India. He has this like axiom that he likes to say is that how many interesting words are you going to say in a day? How much can you expand your linguistics, right? If you're just repeating the same thing over and over. That is correct. We are here to learn how to speak English with more better words because I am learning to speak English. I live in Hyderabad. I am just beginning to learn how to speak English.
Thank you everyone for being here. I have put to give you more gold coins. Take the charity and do something with it. Give it to someone else and make their day gold by giving them the gold coins and a good word from a good book. And you will be good in the process. But your opinions, they're not too good. But that's okay because you got good book and you can read good book to good people and become good because you're not good because you still have opinions. And the fact that you have so many opinions and you're so opinionated means you're too opinionated. And we want to de-opinionate your polarization of your opinions by essentially giving you a greater equilibrium to make you happy again. Because the truth is, no one can install sprinkler systems forever and make all this money, and then go on unemployment and play video games. You got to do something else with your life, Mr. Mountain. We are here to help you get the gold you're looking for.
You're funny, dude. You're a funny fucker. Thank you, India. Thank you, India. Very, I appreciate it, brother. Such an insight. I love it when foreigners give me, from a different country, give me advice. Thank you. It's crazy though. You know so much about me. That's impressive.
We've just.
Wow. Haven't you thought? Don't you know who he is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just told Strength to give you 5 more gold coins. I hope you like the more gold.
He's got a really good accent. It's pretty convincing, honestly, really.
Thank you. But I am just here to learn English, and I'm so happy that Strength, our friend, is here. Strength, thank you for the gold coins. You're doing God's work. I really thank you for the gold coins. Oh my God, you just sent me more gold. I'm going to send you a thank you. Thank you for the gold. Invite people to the Gold Coins Club, where I hope to give away more gold coins through my strength.
Really, gold coins sound like something else very similar, It's kind of weird, honestly.
What is weird about gold coins? I love bullion. Don't you like Clown House bullion? This is like a new cryptocurrency because it converts dollars to gold coins and gold coins back to dollars. It is incredible. I encourage you to buy some gold coins and give them away for charity. Because charity is God. Charity is love. Charity is the promise of a brighter future for tomorrow. No one wants to install sprinkler systems half of the year, break your back.
Hey, how are you sending these coins? Because I just bought some coins. How do I send them?
What you do is you double click my profile, and then you click the heart and send, and I send you my heart. Just like that. You see?
Wow.
You got my heart now.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So I just have to push it once or what? Send thanks or what? Do I just push it once?
You just push it once.
All right. Did you get one?
Oh my God. I'm sending you thanks.
Wow.
Thank you.
Cool. I feel so badass.
Well, let me send you 5. I'm going to send you 5 again. What's this? Oh, I just sent you 5 back.
Oh my God.
You send me 5, I send you 5, guy.
I feel Jewish, dude. This is crazy.
Ribono Shalom? Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
Is your mother Jewish?
I mean, I would be very blessed if I was, I'm sure, but...
Are you Jewish?
I think sometimes God is mad at me, but that's all right.
Well, it is okay. I'm going to send you even more. There you go. Another 5 for the fake Jew. You got it, buddy. You earned it. Okay, invite people to the room. Take the time to take your fat finger. Hit invite people and click. Just click. And then go to your other profile and click. There you go. That's how you do it. You click. Some people say that my accent is inappropriate. Some people like to criticize the way that I talk, but I would just point out that if you are criticizing me based on the way that I am talking, well, then you are complaining. And we have a nonprofit to help you with your complaint. It's called the Jewish Complaint Department. Some of you have seen it. It's rapidly growing. We are submitting complaints daily, hourly, minute by minute across 4 different complaint recording studios. If you are here for the first time, this is the Gold Coins Club, where this is a house, and we're going to read books in our house. Oh, did the mountain man leave? He couldn't take it. The room was too transcendental for him, I think. He came for his little free dopamine, but he got his gold coins, but the guy can't seem to read a book. But boy, can that guy install a great sprinkler system. If your house and your lawn is in need of a sprinkler system fully automated for many thousands of dollars, you got to talk to my mountain man. He lives in Wyoming, or he lives in South Dakota, or wherever the fuck he lives, but here he is. His grandparents owned a grocery store. But the poor guy can't seem to do the one thing that everyone else doesn't want to do, which, as you know, is no one wants to read any books anymore. Because you know why? That takes work. And I was listening to Sig the Silverback in his masculinity mansion, and he was talking bad about the Jews. And he was saying, why the fuck don't they have to go to work like everybody else? It's not that we do things. And I was just wondering, like, they get paid to read content all day, but this guy create masculinity mansion. But it's not masculine to do work and not get paid for it. So I can't understand why he's complaining. Nothing but complaints from these people. They are complaining all the time about many things. Anyways, I've exhausted myself with my complaint about the complainers. It's a little bit like the saying, those who know do not say, and those who say do not know. But I just said it, so how could it be true? Well, I am just complaining about complaining. This is called Breath of the North from John Kitover Music Incorporated. Hello? Oh, that won't work. I got the feedback. I forgot. That phone is in the room. Here we go. This is a little music break. Here you go. Breath of the North. Breath of the North.
Storm.
This is war music for America. American music propaganda services. We will build the Pentagon tomorrow.
Air in my chest. Old storm. Tame. Mountains in my ribs. Learning your name. Shoulders like shields. Rest on the earth. Chaos in my skull, softly given birth. Son of thunder, break the blade. Breath of the north, turn battle to flame. Under armor, loose the chain. Breath of the north, I rise through the rain. Hands on my heart, drum of the tribe, every slow drum beat pulls back the tide. Eyes like fjords, silent and wide, terror in my bones falls with the night. Inhale the ruin, exhale the wrong. Inhale the essence, exhale the war.
if you right, hell nah.
Dress as you will, has the right to love as you will. Take your filling will of love as you will. Where and with whom you will. None has the right to kill those who will thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love under will. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the word. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. Do that and no other shall save me. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Therian, Frida Buddha, Alistair Crowley, Alistair Crowley, the Master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve at your mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your filling will of love as you will. When, where, and with whom you will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love under the law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. Do that and no other shall save me. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Therian, Freda Pudarabo, Alistair Crowley, Alistair Crowley, the Master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve at your mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your filling will of love as you will. Where and with whom you will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love under will. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. that I know others shall save me. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Theory and Frida Bravo, Alistair Crowley, the Master, Alistair Crowley.
All right, everyone. Thanks for turning into the Gold Coins Clubhouse Books and Music Club. Thanks for dropping in. India, do you have anything to say?
Yes, this is a very auspicious occasion. I have another room. Oh, they kicked me out of my room. I don't understand. Why would they do that? They've taken over my room. Why have they done this?
Which room is this?
5 fucking gold things in there. He gave me he gave me grand. I'm gonna rape you. Please plan. Yeah, continue. Oh, damn.
Hello, welcome to 5 free gold coins. Do you want 5 free gold coins, G?
Yes.
I can send them to you. You're not set up to receive my gold coins.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What did the gold coins do?
It is money. You can cash it out for dollars in your bank account.
Oh, it's good. That is very good.
Go ahead and mud me. I will show you how to do it.
Thank you so much. Like, now I got 21 coins. 29. This I talking right there.
Welcome to the room. You are all on.
That's a man, D.
Welcome to my room. You are all live on my YouTube channel. Click the link above to hear yourself speaking.
Yeah, I don't think that he gonna, it's probably. I can't do that. This is his room. It won't let me turn it off either. I joined this and he gave me green, he gave me 5 coins. And then I slide out his room. Hey, give FG some coins too. I don't fucking get coins on. I'm trying to send my card up. On this so I can cash it out. Give me some more coins.
I just sent you 5 gold coins, Mr. Fudgy.
Y'all, how do I turn it on so I can get my coins? I think I set your card up on the other. I'm not putting a phone on the shit.
Be sure to invite people to the room and send me 5 coins too.
You searching the coins?
Yeah. I'm not inviting nobody. You too much of a bitch.
This room is being recorded and put on YouTube, and it is also on replay here, so everything you say would be recorded. So watch your mouth. Don't say anything racist, and don't talk about white people. I'm so sick of hearing African Americans always talk about white people. There's no such thing. There's only European people and the countries that they came from and the type of language that they speak. If you're from Italy, you speak Italian. And if you are Russian, you speak Russian. But there is no such thing as white language or white people. It's so stupid. So stop with your racist bullshit, man. Okay? This is straight. I am complete.
We from America.
Okay, but don't keep talking about white people. There's no such thing.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something real quick, though, like, keep your mouth closed.
Yeah, that's a grown man.
What?
I took his room. Give me 5 coins.
I can't even use the microphone.
Why he added me on here? What the hell? Well, I got 29 and still can't do nothing on mine. So I get off mute. Straight to get off mute.
I want to thank you all for coming to Slimy Shy, where Glacola, G, and D have taken over the room. I'm going to now play for you my magic flute. Okay, I boomed the room. Thank God. Thank God. That was funny though.
John, that was great. You're really utilizing these new tools on Clubhouse in a very effective manner with the gold coins.
Yeah.
It's what's that thing called where you train someone? The Pavlov dogs.
Pavlov, yeah.
You have a whole bunch of Pavlov dogs here now.
Yep.
You can give them their treat.
Yep. Okay, let's see if we can run the same experiment. This is called Gold Coins Club. Free $5. Come and get your free $5 with strength. Let's see who we can get to join.
Dude, honestly, I'm so impressed how you get under like these people's skins. It's amazing. I love to hear it.
I said that to old Norman.
And how you can just like talk for like 5 minutes straight without really seeming like you're not saying anything at all, you know?
Yeah, but that's what everybody's doing. It's so easy to think sometimes when you hear a conversation that you're hearing something different, new, or unique, or intelligent. But then no matter how hard the speaker or the group attempts, you ultimately always get back to the same point of stupidity. It's just unbelievable how every time the listener can quickly become fool again, then ultimately they're disappointed. Rolf there, have you ever heard Rolf say, oh, the Zionists, oh, he hates the Jews and the Zionists. So he's always, oh, the Zionists. And he talks so slow, and it's the same boring anti-American
honestly,
propaganda.
hating Jews has become quite subhuman in the way that it's only subhumans that do that from like third world communist shitholes.
Well, there's just so many other examples of analogies of low IQ brain rot. Basically, if you are an African American LGBTQ and like that's your identity, and you project your identity onto the listeners all the time, like that is another example of actual subhuman brain rot. Just in the same.
I was in that room that you were in where like there was like 30 African American hey-heys, black people, you know, just talking, I guess. And wow, it was yeah, it was bad. It was really, really
bad. Well, I really enjoyed screaming green eggs and ham at Megatron. I thought that was fucking hilarious how like I would unmute and just keep screaming.
See what happens.
It's okay. I want to try to like focus all the attention in the gold coins experiment and try to draw people here because Barth will always be there. Yeah, Megatron is a.
It's insane. Like they're on the sap for more than like 22 hours like a day. Yeah. I wake up to crap in the toilet and it's like, okay, I want to see what's going on. They're still talking.
Sorry, what was that, Glaucola?
Why you ended the thing?
Oh, because you hijacked my room, and I gave you $5 in gold coins. That's not very polite to do to somebody who gives you gold coins, now is it?
No, that girl G did that.
Oh, you didn't do that?
I don't know how to turn the thing. I don't know how to turn the thing on to do it.
Oh, well, there you go. You got yourself another 5 gold coins. Congratulations, Glaucola.
Wait, so the 5 coins is like 5 cents or $5?
It's $500.
$500.
$500? I ain't got no $500.
Oh, so we're like, no, like, okay, so like, if you said, okay, what's worth 5 coins?
You gotta buy it. Find out. So you click your profile, and then you click up in your gold coins. So 25 coins is 50 cents. So what's 49 cents divided by 25?
Okay, so wait, 49 cents. Let me go to my calculator. What you said? Wait, hold on. Wait, what you said?
You can't do division in your head. I think I know what it is, but I'm gonna confirm it. Let me get my calculator up and be articulating.
Come on. Stop doing like, man, come on.
Click my calculator. 0.49 divided by 0.25. 1.96! Almost 2 cents! 2 cents! How do you get 50 cents?
Okay, wait. Okay, so you said 4?
Hey, John, money really is the universal communicator.
You said 4 what?
Hello?
Okay, what you
Transcends
said?
nationalities and their projected ego outwards. You can just
Give me your coins,
they'll still keep talking to you.
Hello?
Then give me your coins. Come on.
Hello? 499.99 divided by 35,000.
I don't know how to divide.
Oh my God! 35,000 by 499.99. 70. What the fuck? $70. I'm so confused. Why can't I figure this out? 499.99 divided by 35,000 is oh my God. That's a penny point. That's 1 penny and 4 penny bits. Hey, we got Ralph in the room. Ralph is an anti-Semitic, Jew-hating propagandist. He's also a fat piece of shit. Look at that big fat face. That disgusting fucking face. Get up here, Ralph, you son of a bitch. Join the Gold Coins Club. We don't want just people stalking us and, oh man, Ralph, I'm gonna kick you. You got 10 seconds to get that ugly fucking mug up here with that filthy mouth of yours. Oh, that's it, Ralph. Removed from the room! Ejected! Fucking ejected. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you come to the Gold Coin Club.
Hey, John. So this analysis of the behavior with like you handing out the gold coins is that you have a lot of sway over a person's attitude and behavior.
Oh, then you gotta accept that thing. You see down where you see where you click on his thing. Call me double up. And it say houses and it says accept and she call me double up.
What?
Fully welcome to Gold Coins Club. You have to activate your Gold Coin Club purse if you want $5 in free gold coins.
Right? Oh. Can you give me your coins? We can give it to you.
Hey, I would recommend renaming this house the G.
Okay, then when you give you 5 coins, can you give it to me?
Club.
Mm-hmm.
And then put like a gold emoji and then a coin and then a club.
You gotta go. You see what his thing is, and it said, and it got the eligible thing right there.
He called me double love.
Hey, Strength or John, I'm sure that you. John, you can give my friends 5 coins.
Does she got it activated?
I don't know my name.
Nah, Fully ain't got it.
That's a boy.
All right, well, listen, I don't like to call African Americans boys. Well, you do you, boo.
Oh.
Hello?
So what you call African American boys?
I call them African American young men.
Oh, okay. So how you get eligible for the thing, man? Fuck, you just sending coins and we can't even get it.
Hello?
It's like my phone tripping. Like, it bit.
Hello?
Why you got your replays on?
Because that's how I make my gold coins, baby. I'm mining gold coins, and your aura is helping me mine all my motherfucking gold coins, baby.
Oh, well, you gotta turn that off because, like, people be watching me, bro.
They be watching you up in my gold coin club, baby.
That's that That's that
Hello?
Well, since you can't decide to fucking turn it off, I can just go.
Well, bye, Felicia.
Bye. Stop, bro. Okay, bye.
Bye. Jesus. Fucking bitch got an attitude and shit. Here we go. Gold Coins Club is set up with Dr. Magus. The gold coins are flowing. We got ourselves our gold coins, baby. Get yourself some gold coin. Gold coin for you. Gold coin for you. You want free gold coin? Come to my house, 2 cents a coin. A penny and 4 penny bits. 1 penny, 4 penny bit. 1 penny, 4 penny bit, baby. That's what's up. Gold coin house, baby. We got gold coins for everybody. You want a gold coin? Get your gold coin, baby.
So, how'd the experiment go?
It went good. We just set up Gold Coins Club. This is the first Gold Coins Club room. Not this room, of course, but a different room. And we're going to run the same experiment. This is how fast you can run experiments on here. Isn't it amazing?
The behavioral testing, yes. It's amazing to see sort of like the different interactions. Like, you know, like a lot of these African American rooms, if they figure out that you're white, they'll kick you immediately. You know, like, oh, wow, this white, you know, cracker or whatever, blah, 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 they'll kick you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say, hey, I have some cheese, I have some gold, they're willing to be, you know, more acceptable of that sort of universal language.
Yeah, the dollar is universal communication because the symbols on the dollar are universal communicators. They just don't know. See, the thing about a universal communication is if it's articulate and it doesn't require a calculator and you don't have to create any ejaculate, well, then you can figure out the truth of the earth from your birth until the last day of your life on your death. And that's the real currency, baby. It's universal. So welcome. Oh, Mrs. Maga is here. Oh, my God, my bride. Mrs. Maga USA. She has arrived. Oh, my God, a beautiful Maga queen. She came for her gold coins to gleam a little light from the illumination of our gold supply. We got Solomon's mine in the house. We mining Solomon's mine, baby. Welcome. All right, everybody, this is the Gold Coins Club. We are distributing $5 in free gold coins to anybody who wants it. You just got to have your account activated. Come up on stage and you immediately, instantaneously get yourself $5 in free gold coins, baby. The new meta currency, cryptocurrency. I can't wait till the Bitcoin room figures this out and they all start sending themselves $5 in gold coins or $500 in gold coins, because you can buy 35,000 gold coins for $4.99, but we figured out a way to sell you 35,000 coins for $2.99, baby. We have already undercut the wholesale price, the price of the brick that Clown House is putting out at $499.99 for 35,000 gold coins, baby. We will sell you 35,000 gold coins for $2.99. $200 discount. hit me up with PayPal or Cash App if you want your 35,000 gold coins for $2.99. But you got to have the $299.99, baby. But it is a discount, of course. And if you buy 35,000 gold coins at $49.99, we ran a calculator and we figured out that costs 1 penny and 4 penny bits, baby. That's 0.014 per gold coin, baby. Thanks for coming to the Gold Coins Clubhouse, where we are reading books, giving people the NLP programming that they desperately need. And we are giving people the illumination of the light and some music. Don't forget the music, baby. We got musical instruments over here. We got my magic flute. We got AI coming out our rainbow tuchus. An entirely new economy birthed through the cell phone with my 35,000 gold coins for $499.99. Some people from India, they love us. Some people are reporting us to Dr. Modi and saying there is this white guy pretending to be Indian and he's making us all look bad. You have to get him off the internet and report him. He's culturally appropriating our accent. And it is not right for him to do this and make fun of us by impersonating us. Just because of the way we sound, he shouldn't be allowed to do that. Someone should report him for being too funny, too intelligent, and doing our accent too good. This guy is really making fun of us, and I hate it. We're just here to try to speak with people throughout the world, and he is making fun of us, and everyone giving him the attention because they think they know us. But anyways.
Yeah, India guy, I have some questions. I think you'd make a great person in regards to the ability to, find some hot baby mamas in the first world countries, spend a little gold coins on them, and then pull them back to India.
I like the way that your corrupted mind speaks. It speaks from the lowest level of debasement, meaning that you are past premium brain rot. Lots of people don't know this, but they're not actually talking to girls. They're talking to online scam artists who are trying to scam you long term. They don't care about the short term scam anymore. They will long term scam you. Before it is too late, you must return to the books and to the music. So without further ado, I give you a new John Kitover banger. We have published it on DistroKit. It is now in the Meta, Apple, Google Music Library, and it is called Throne of the Ashen Star. Here you go. John Kitover, musician, and Suno. John Kitover, musician. Be sure to add it to all your favorite playlists.